Hi, Jane here, back again. Today is episode 5 of my top 7 personal development habits series. And today is all about visualization. Huge fan of visualization. Genuinely believe that if you can see something happening, if you can imagine it, if you can dream it, if you can kind of walk through it, then you can genuinely make it happen. So I'm not saying it's magic. I'm not saying if you just do it in your head, then it automatically happens. But I've got to tell you, it makes a big difference. Huge fan of visualization. So you're not going to hear an awful lot about from me talking about this, because today is a doing episode. So I want you to do visualization, and I'm going to help you do that. I've put together a little guided visualization for you. It should be an icon near the screen on the film. You should be able to see it. So I'm going to talk you through what visualization is, why I do it, how I do it, and then I'm going to leave you to have a go. And I would appreciate value feedback on social media or through the website. Let me know if you do it, if it works for you. You can also email me, jane@jane-kenyon.com. So happy for you to share it around. It's for you to use. Happy for you to use it every day. Have some fun with it. Or change it, do something different. But let me tell you what visualization is. It uses a very similar pattern to meditating, which we did back in episode 2 or 3, I think. So it's all about getting still, getting a sense of where you are in the now, stilling everything down, getting rid of the noise, getting rid of your inner critic, and just sitting with yourself, relaxing. But then instead of just sitting in that stillness, with visualization, what we do is we then visualize something. It may be an event, it may be an exam, it might be a driving test, it could be anything, but we're visualizing it how you want it to go. The best case scenario, what the outcome is that you want. So let's say you've got a presentation to make at work and you're terrified, and you're doing the work and you're prepping for it. It's a really good idea to do some visualization of watching yourself do that presentation and nailing it. And to see what happens when you nail it, and to feel that as well as watch it and hear it and have a sense of it, so that you know that it's possible to do that. Let's say you're going to take a test, driving test, theory test, exam, and you're really nervous. And the thing is, when we're nervous about something, we never think positive things. We always see the negative. So we're always seeing ourselves fail. We're always seeing ourselves trip up over the mic wire as we walk on stage. We're always seeing ourselves forget our words. We never see the positive. So visualization helps us see the positive and feel the positive, so we know what it looks and it feels like. And so we focus on that. So instead of seeing that event as you are normally seeing it, we see it go well. What would happen if it went well? What would happen if you got an A in that exam? What would happen? What would it feel like? What would people say when you pass your theory test? What would it feel like? What would it when people say, oh, that was a really good presentation, Jane, I learned an awful lot. Yeah, that was really good. Wouldn't that be amazing? That's all visualization is. It's either taking a specific thing. So sometimes I might do a really quick visualization. If I'm going into a big meeting and I really want this meeting to go well, and I've waited ages to get to see this person or people, and they've been a lead that I've been following for a long time, and I finally get the opportunity to go in and see them. I might do a visualization in the car as I drive up, as I park up. I might just sit in my car for 5 minutes, close my eyes, get still, get that sense of stillness, and visualize that meeting going exactly how I want it to go. And I get out of that car feeling very positive. And that meeting might not go exactly as I planned, because how can I possibly know? But I come into that meeting with a different energy, because I know it has the potential to go well. So that's what I'm talking about. Now, there may not be specifics. It may be a bigger picture that you want to look at. So I have a visualization that I do, and I do it at least once a week, sometimes two. And this visualization is about my life. It's about where I am in 10 years' time. And it's really clear. It's where I'm living. I can see the house. I can feel the house. I know who's with me. I have a sense of freedom. I have a sense of peace. This is me retired. This is me not doing this full-on thing that I'm doing now, which I absolutely love, but can't do forever. So this visualization is a big picture visualization, and it gives me peace, and it makes me feel like, whoa, yeah, that's going to happen. That can happen. It's possible. But it's just that feeling. It doesn't have to be set in stone. It's a very similar thing to the goal board exercise we talked about. You know, you can have that vision, you can have certainty that your life's going to be good, but you might not get all the specific details right. You might be living in Italy, not Spain. You might be living on a boat, not a yacht. You know, you might have these people living with you and not these people. But the sense of achievement, the sense of peace, the sense of a journey is the same. So that's visualization. I find it really powerful. I suggest you give it a go. As I say, it's got a very similar feel to meditation. Although with meditation, you're holding you now. You're holding you now. With a guided visualization, you're dreaming. You're dreaming. You're seeing yourself in the future. In that future might be a meeting in 5 minutes, or it might be your life in 5 years. So really encourage you to have a go at visualization. That's episode 5. And until next time, namaste.